Hello everyone, this is Pat and Nat on the Cakecore faction server. This is the launch of the Cakecore faction server. We recently finished up Cakecore SMP Season 1, and now we're trying something a little bit different for a brief period of time. This is not going to be like a regular SMP season. It will not be up for, what was it, like a year and a half, like Season 1 was. It's going to be up just for a short period of time, but the goal is going to be to get as many kills as possible in UHC mode. If I press tab here, as you can see, we have two teams. The two teams are Daniel and I and Spotters, and that's all. So Spotters
that's all.
Spotters
no one
has
else.
the handicap. But if other people do happen to join, like James and Douglas, Awilton, and Bombastic, they will be joined on teams accordingly. So I should read out what teams the full teams are, which is Danster, myself, and Bombastic versus Spotters, James, and Awilton. But they'll be joining later. Basically, the rules for this SMP are if two people are on opposite teams, Daniel, this is UHC.
Oh.
And you're at 15 health.
I didn't know it was UHC. You called it the factions SMP, survival. Factions survival.
Okay, well,
Lock.
it's also natural regeneration's off, as Danster is demonstrating. So it's gonna be a little bit brutal. You can kill yourself to regenerate. Just know that that will decrease your score. At the end of the season, whichever team has the most kills minus deaths, the total score of kills minus deaths, is the winner of that season. We don't know how long this is gonna be. We're gonna play it by ear, get the feel for it. But then shortly after that, we will be starting Season 2 officially. And then I'll just be back to the regular survival stuff. But this should be fun in the meantime. So to go over some of these rules real quick, which I have in a Discord chat message that I'll read over real quick. Yes, there'll be two teams of 3 in UHC mode. We'll be playing on a buffet world. That's what this thing looks like. It's a jungle edge biome, and it's in a bunch of sky islands. So basically we can fall off to our death pretty easily, which should mess with
Dancer, demonstrate.
Oh, demonstrating. Get that free reheal.
And
I win.
see, he is dead. Yes, tests worked. Then there's also we're also going to be playing with keep inventory on, which means if you die, you keep your stuff. Thanks.
I'm just winning.
There's a
Nonstop.
there's a couple different reasons for keep inventory, but one of them is to all right, fellas.
He started it. He punched me.
Let's not corrupt the audio.
Yeah.
So
Got him.
keep inventories on. And there'll be a world border that's 1,000 block radius, which means it goes to x 500 and x negative 500. And speaking of x's, the x coordinates, the positive x coordinates, which in this case is that way, will be on red team's side. So Spotter's team. They will be spawning over there from now on, and that's where they're going to be allowed to build. Blue team is going to be on the negative x coordinates, which is that way. There is going to be like a 50 block buffer around this island and stuff, where the only thing you can do is build bridges to other islands. You can't build actual buildings or traps or anything like that. And you also can't build stuff in other people's bases, nor destroy stuff. Minor exceptions, like if someone blocks themselves off because they don't want to die, then you can break a block to get to them, and stuff like that. Ultimately, no one is safe until someone yells truce after they die, because we do have a truce rule, where if you die once, you can then say truce, and players can't kill you for a solid hour, I'd say, or maybe 30 minutes or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It probably won't matter too much in the long run, but so basically, no one can get caught in a death loop if they don't want to be. They can just say truce, and they can move on. But they still lost a point for their team, so it still is unfortunate. So basically, we're going to be building on our own size, and we're going to be trying to focus on militaristic builds. Such as forts and you know, anything of that matter that can possibly help with fighting, or at least look like it's help for fighting. That's kind of the artistic vision we're having with this particular SMP. That being said, I think that's about... Oh no, we also have a armor roof nerf rule. We're not allowed to make any diamond armor nor diamond weaponry.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that.
In fact, in buffet worlds, diamonds don't spawn naturally.
Well, that's a great idea. I love this series already. Wow. The viewers want to watch this. Am I right,
generation, their generation, the terrain generation is too high for diamonds to spawn naturally. But you can still find diamonds inside dungeon chests, possibly. I think there's not very many chests in this world, because I think like the mineshaft chests like bug out in the buffet world, and there's only a couple out there, I think. But for my tests at least, in other worlds, not this one specifically. So I don't know.
You've got the nether, though.
We do have the nether. That's a good point. We can go to the nether. We also have the end, and here at 00, we have the end portal frame, so all people have to do is get the eyes and light it up.
Oh, I'm rushing an end.
And there's also an enchanting table at 00, because you can't make enchanting tables easily. If you find the diamonds, you can make an enchanting table, diamond tools, whatever you want. The only thing you can't make is diamond weapons and diamond armor, which includes axes. But you can make a diamond shovel, you can make a diamond pickaxe, you can make anything else with diamonds. If you find them, they're just really hard to find. But in the meantime, there are 2 enchanting tables at 00 that no one can break, and no one can move, no one can do anything with them, no one can trap. One enchanting table is next to all these bookshelves, so you can get higher level enchants, and there's also one for lower level enchants with no bookshelves, as well as the end portal frame. That's all the stuff at 00. No one can break any of that, obviously.
Can you PvP at 00?
You can PvP at 0. Thank you for asking. If someone is enchanting,
Alright.
then you can backstab them and start attacking them. So it is a risk trying to enchant while other people are online. So keep that in mind. Generally, if another person's online, gentlemen.
You said PvP is allowed.
The guys are already at their throats. So, gosh, I lost my train of thought. I think that's about all the rules.
No!
Looking over everything.
Wait, hold on. It's not going to get me the kill. Oh, it did.
Yeah, okay, so those are the rules. We're gonna have, like, a grace period, probably, for the first 10 minutes, I'd say. And then,
Should I reset the scores now?
Yeah, you should reset the scores. And then we'll get started. And like I said, we have more members who will be joining later on. So, any last words, guys, before we split off?
No.
All right, no is the last word. Thank you guys for watching, and we hope you guys stick around. So long. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, I'm on the Cakecore faction server, and I'm excited for this new series. First of all, it's going to be really cool getting to battle each other and doing UHC in a survival context. There's not a lot of There's not a lot of time left in the day either. I got to make a house pretty soon. I'm actually not quite at my base yet. I'm just chopping down some trees and getting some melon stuff. I think I've got a good enough wood for now. But yeah, so there's not a lot of opportunities to play UHC mode in a survival context. But I think this is the perfect one because it's a war SMP. No one's going to be purposely killing themselves to heal, which was kind of my gripe with UHC and survival for the longest time. Unless you did just hardcore, but it seems kind of pointless to start a world and lose it just because you die once, right? Then you lose all your builds and all this stuff. So, yeah, it's going to be really cool doing UHC in a context that makes sense. That's not in like an actual mode. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a already decent looking bridge so I can beautify it later. I do plan on building on the server quite a bit, which other people might not, but I'm very excited to work with militaristic builds and stuff like that. I plan on making traps and cannons, not necessarily TNT cannons. I think we have a gentleman's rule on TNT, but if we don't, I should probably express that in the chat pretty soon because that might be the first go-to. But yeah, we're not going to be destroying blocks on other people's bases, but yeah, I plan on basically making a lot of visually menacing builds, but it might not be the most practical thing. Anyway, now that this bridge is about to complete, let's head over to our island. We have a beacon next to where our island is. It's right over there. And I'm going to plant down some of these oak saplings. Here's the deal. Most of these trees around here are jungle trees, which means they don't drop apples, unless I'm wrong, which I could be wrong. At one point, I feel like they did drop apples, but I don't know if that was just from like normal bush despawn, because I would find apples in the jungle quite frequently. But again, I think that's aged thing. Let's build another bridge here that looks decent enough. I'm running out of wood though. Okay, let's just make it one way for now. We'll beautify it later. But yeah, so because there's not a lot of apples, the first thing I wanted to do, well, not a lot of oak trees. First thing I wanted to do is break bushes like this, so I can try to get oak saplings. As you can see, I've got a couple. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to let that despawn for a bit. I'm going to head over to this... Ooh, pumpkin. That might be useful. Well, let's leave it for now. No one's going to take it. I'm going to place down some saplings over here. This stuff can be moved later. Oh, also, this is now my spawn point, so I'm going to set my spawn point real quick. It's something I got to remind other players to do also. So we're going to be spawning at our bases, not at 0-0, which will be a little bit more safe. And plus, we'll make beds anyway, so... yeah, I'm gonna place down a tree here, 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 and here. I always do the 2 away. I don't know if it's good or not, that's just what I do. Oh, poor guy, let's put him out of his misery. We got a beached squid. Anyway, I'm gonna. I also got some melons. I've been getting a lot of melons because there's not a ton of mobs roaming around. I think it's a buffet glitch. I've noticed like not a lot of mobs spawn at all. So I'm monopolizing on melons right now. Pretty soon we'll be able to plant them, and food won't be a problem for very long. But I just wanted to make sure I got some melons for starters because it is Jungle Edge and there are melons. Quite frankly, I tried to grab as many near 0-0 as I could, just to make it a little bit more difficult for the other team. I'm not going to loot the other team's area for melons. That doesn't sound very cool, but I was at least taking some near 0-0 to up our chances as much as we can. Haven't taken any damage yet, but we'll see when I get back what the status quo is. Okay, so it's turned nighttime, but I did get my first apple, which is good, and, ooh. What's that noise? Oh, it's just a squid. Yeah, mobs are going to be spawning pretty soon here. The difficulty is on hard because it is in ultra hardcore mode. Technically, yeah, there's some zombies spawning over there. But I just wanted to get as many of these leaves decayed as I can. And then I'm going to head underground for a bit. The important thing is to not only help myself with apples and stuff, but to hopefully get a supply for my teammates for when they join. Which again is Danster and Bombastic. I thought I heard something coming. So yeah, I'm gonna dig down now, make my regular stone tools, try to get some iron, and I'll catch up with you guys. Alright, I took some damage. I survived the night, but then when I came up here to place a chest, the skeleton was lurking under that tree, and I just didn't see him, and he shot me while I was placing this. But it was 2 hearts. That's okay. I actually have since gotten 2 apples, so that's pretty good. And of course, I've been getting a lot of melons. I figured I should put at least a half a stack of them in here, because again, we're trying to help out our teammates here too, so if other teammates come on, they can see that stuff. Ooh, look at that, another apple. I'd say we've been pretty productive so far, definitely the most productive one on the server, because we're the only one on the server. But yeah, so I've just been planting trees. I found a little bit of iron, has made a shield. My top priority is going to definitely be get full iron, because it's UHC mode, you know, you can't mess around with that stuff. I'd love to get straight into the building, but I really need to get full iron first. But yeah, we're doing okay on the apple count. Got 3 apples, and we're just going to need to start getting some gold, so I'm going to be doing some more caving. I did survive the night and found a really horrible place full of mobs. It's actually not even in a cave in general. It's right down there. You see that? I dug down to that spot, and I was like, oh no, there's no way I'm taking on that. But I see some free iron on the sides here, so I think that's what I'm going to head over to. And I will catch up with you guys when I got something other to report, like chickens. Ooh, should we even kill them? I'm going to make an executive decision and not kill them. Even though I found a bow, which is kind of cool. It's really broken, but it's got 6 durability. I think I should trap these. Where the heck did you come from? How many arrows do I have? I have 2 arrows. Okay, let's get 2 shots of him. I don't want this guy lingering. Come on. Come on. Let's get him. Oh my gosh, I got him. Ooh, that's freaky. I hate taking on witches. Anyway, I'm gonna trap these chickens and then get back with you guys. Alright, so I now have full iron, but that is not the only activity that's happened on the server. We also had an appearance by the one and only James Douglas, who's on right now. I actually got on call with him for a little bit, even though he is the enemy. And I need to, you know, be hating his guts and stuff like that. I did join the call for him just to explain what was going on since he missed the intro, and he is now on the server, so that should be interesting. I don't have any plans on attacking him right now. If he comes to attack me, hey, I'm ready. I've got full iron, you know, I've had a head start, so I'm not too threatened by him as of right now. But yeah, I probably won't attack him for now. We'll see what happens though. We'll see. You know, if he gets a little bit too close to my territory, I might bat an eye. But yeah, for now I'm gonna let him gear up for a bit. And we'll save the killing for a little bit later. I also found string by killing 3 spiders. The mobs in this world are crazy. They're bonkers, downright bonkers. Because they're just everywhere. Like, because there's not usually this many caves and stuff like that, and there's so many overhangs and like things like that. Gosh, it's dangerous. But so I fought a lot of mobs. I have 4 gunpowder already, and it's like the 2nd night. But oh, spider, you better calm down. Okay. Ooh, that was scary. Yeah, Spider's gonna take care of him, and then he shouldn't be aggroed at us anymore. No! Got it. Alright, so I've taken 2 hits of damage now. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's just mobs everywhere. Like, holy crap. I think it's because it's island farm. Like, they don't have other places. They don't have as many spawn spots. So when they do spawn, they spawn in masses. Okay, I need that arrow, though. Did someone drop an arrow over here? They did. Cool. And bones. That's awesome. So yeah, I got some iron. I'm going to be heading back over to my team. I'm going to start making a farm and then also try to get the animals together. And then we might wrap up the episode there. Maybe we'll end with some combat. I don't know, because I realize this is a faction SMP, so I should do some combat at some point. It'd probably cool to do that in the first episode, but I just don't want to, you know, pressure James since he is new right now. This is his first time joining. Let's get the sugarcane so we don't have to grab it later. Anything else in here worth grabbing? Well, we are starting a farm, so we might as well grab some cocoa beans. So yeah, I might start a farm. I might start my starter house, first starter house, and then yep. Let me just make sure he's opt. He might not be opt. Yeah, so he's setting a spawn point at his beacon now. Yeah, look at that. Way to go. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited now that we have multiple people on. Maybe we could do like a coordinated fight just for this episode. I don't know. I don't want to sneak up on him right now. I know. Pat is acting all wimpy right now. Just wait, okay? Once the first episode's done, I'm gonna be ruthless. All right? I'm gonna be absolutely ruthless. They're not gonna be able to handle me. All right? So that's the game plan here. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay? Okay. All right, guys. I've made this farm here, and I planted a bunch of melons. I've been growing a bunch of trees. I haven't been chopping down too much, but we still have a lot of oak trees to get apples. I've been breeding some guys, but getting hit by skeletons. That's how I'm half health. But I decided Spotters is online right now, and while James, I gave him a little bit of brief time to not fight and stuff. Basically, he actually recently died on the server, so I feel kind of bad pursuing him, but at the same time, he has full health, and you don't lose your stuff when you die. So I think I'm just going to want to get one kill before we end the episode here. If I can find him, that is. I'm pretty sure he's going to be by his beacon, because that's where he respawns. But yeah, we'll see where this goes. James went offline, so it's not going to be 2v1, so don't worry about that. Hopefully I can just get him quickly. The thing is, we're eating calamari tonight. The squids just kill themselves so easily. I don't know what that is. I don't know if they okay, let me see. He's not around here. Oh, I could try to enchant. I don't have lapis. Okay, never mind. Let's try to get close to his beacon. Okay, I saw his name tag. He's down there. You see that? He's right there. I'm gonna try to sneak up on him. I do got a bow. I just want to get one kill. I know this is kind of mean. Just one kill, then he can truce, and then we're good. I want to get a head start at the points. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, he's already got a cow farm? That must have been James. That sounds like something James would do. Okay, I still see him. Don't know where his cave entrance is. Let's try to go over this bridge he made. Or might have been natural made, I don't know. Try to keep an eye on his name tag. Here we go. Just one kill, alright? Alright, this isn't too cruel. Wait, hey, it's a faction SMP, alright? No, don't want to save. I feel bad because I definitely have a head start, but hey, you know what? They got freaking Spotters and James on their team, so they're probably gonna need the handicap. Well, they already got a farm going too. They're getting like just as productive as I am, and I've been on longer. That's unfortunate. And they also got a squid farm. What is up with the squids died? Why is that so common in 1.13? Oh my gosh. I think this is happening. I think he knows. Oh, there's his name tag. He's coming up. Here we go. I don't know if he can like F5 to see me. Look at him go under there. Oh my gosh, there's a second. Is he going to that one? Oh, my plan's ruined if he's going to that one. There's a staircase right here. Just take it. Just get up. I don't want to dig to him. Oh, I think he heard that. He's 19 health. Oh my gosh, he's so much higher health than I am. My heart's racing. I mean, either way, it's not going to be a very long fight. He's breaking blocks still, which is a good sign. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I got him. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I just wanted one. Is he gonna come at me? He might come at me. Oh, wait, he might not have set his spawn point. Because he's supposed to set a spawn point at the beacon. All right, well we got him. I'm just gonna get away. I'm not gonna spawn camp him or anything like that. Alright, well, I have since run, like, all the way away from spotters because I'm only 3 hearts and I don't want him to kill me. He said, death before dishonor. Yeah, a little bit of a dishonorable death. Not gonna sugarcoat it. But, you know, it's for the first episode, you know? I wanted to get a kill for the first episode. I'm going to end my episode here. I was going to walk over there and end it, but spotters might be coming over there to... Because he knows I'm low, so he might be coming to get me. Oh, and he got sued up too. So I'm going to leave because I'm the most honorable fighter ever. But check out that. We got the first kill on the blue scoreboard. Spotters, hope you're not too upset. Like I said, first episode, you know, I wanted to have some kind of representation of Cakecore factions in here. If you guys like this series, then make sure you keep on watching, which there'll be more, alright? This series is not going to be extremely long. There's only going to be a few episodes out, I'm pretty sure, because we got to start the next season pretty soon. But there'll be a good amount of episodes and hopefully a good amount of goofs and a good amount of fights, and it'll be a fun time. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time, and so long.